where there's sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We're here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the UAB Blazers and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Illinois continues to improve under the guidance of Brett Bielema. Coming off a strong 9-4 season, they want to make even noise in the Big Ten this season. Bielema has shown...
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to him on the ground. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
That's a really good job by this defense because 2nd and short a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
Well, we knew coming into this game that field position was going to be massive. They had their backs against the wall in their own opening drive, but a really nice job there on the run, 3rd down, getting some breathing room, moving the sticks.
To the air, it's Burton. With the catch, it's Ferguson. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Blazers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Right on the money.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Blazers will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the ball comes to rest. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just going to keep it after the snap. Got enough for the 1st. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ferguson. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Back to throw, it's Burton. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Illinois uses its second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Burton. Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The screen, he can go.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Here's a heat. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. and they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing a turnover. Third down coming up.
Just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Blazers.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect.
The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Robinson one more time. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quarterback making adjustments. Trying play action. Oh, he wants it all. Upstairs, he's got it. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Here's a give to Robinson. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Finds his man. It's Simpkins. Breaks him. Goes upstairs. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. And the Blazers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he's in! Touchdown, UAB! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Burton. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Turns it on in midfield. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's what...
Maybe some room here. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Blazers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick completion to the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Snags it, and there's running room. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
On 3rd down, here's Robinson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Tripped up for the tackle. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Here's a give to Robinson. Snowed under by the defense. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Burton. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Blazers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They'll go right back to the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Finds a man in the middle. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Finding some room. To the house. Touchdown, Blazers.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were, and now big-time advantage.
The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I love the work the offensive line does on that play. They created a huge hole for the ball carrier, and he's a guy, if you get him in the second level, he can take it the distance. Nice job up front.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.